Hello, my name is Michelle Cohen. I'm 78 years old, and I need to tell you something that nobody told me when I was your age. For most of my life, I believed that being a good woman meant saying yes to everyone. My husband, my children, my parents, my friends, my boss. I thought that's what love looked like. I thought that's what strength looked like. I was wrong about everything. I spent 60 years of my life trying to be perfect. The perfect wife, the perfect mother, the perfect daughter, the perfect employee. And what did I get for it? Exhaustion, resentment, a life that didn't feel like mine. Then, 7 years ago, something happened that changed everything. My husband died. After 42 years of marriage, he was gone. For the first time in my adult life, I was completely alone, and I was terrified, not because I missed him, though I did, but because I realized I had no idea who I was without him. I had spent my entire life being someone's something, someone's wife, someone's mother, someone's helper. But who was I? What did I want? What made me happy? I couldn't answer those questions, and that scared me more than anything. Let me take you back. When I was 22, I got married in 1968. Different times, you understand. Women didn't have the choices you have today. My mother told me, a good husband is all you need. Everything else will follow. So I married a good man, a provider, and I became the good wife. I cooked, I cleaned, I raised the children, I supported his career. I smiled when I was supposed to smile. I stayed quiet when I was supposed to stay quiet. And I wasn't exactly unhappy. I loved my children. I enjoyed parts of my life, but there was always a voice in the back of my head asking, is this it? Is this all there is? I ignored that voice for 40 years. When I was 35, I wanted to go back to school. I loved literature. I dreamed of teaching. But my husband said we couldn't afford it. The children needed me. Maybe later, he said. So I waited. When the kids were grown, I brought it up again. But then retirement planning and family obligations came first, so I waited again. When I was 55, I thought, now it's my turn. But our daughter needed help with her children, so I waited again. And then, at 71, he died. Here's what nobody tells you about being a woman, especially a woman of my generation. We were taught that self-sacrifice was noble, that putting everyone else first made us good, that our worth came from how much we gave, not who we were. It's a beautiful, terrible lie, because here's the truth I learned too late. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't love others fully when you don't love yourself. You can't give everything away and expect to have anything left. I gave and gave and gave. And when he died, I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the woman staring back at me. She looked tired, old, sad, a stranger. The first year after he died, I was lost. My life had been wrapped up in others for 60 years. But 18 months later, I found a letter he wrote before we married. He wrote about my intelligence, my curiosity, and how excited he was to see what I would accomplish. I sat holding that letter and cried. The girl he had fallen in love with, I had buried her. Slowly over decades, I put her dreams aside, telling myself I was being selfless, but really I was disappearing. That's when I decided I was 72. It wasn't too late. I enrolled in community college, studied literature, art history, philosophy, things I had always wanted to learn. I was the oldest in my classes, and I didn't care. For the first time in decades, I felt alive. I started traveling, small trips at first, to places I'd always wanted to see. I began saying no, hardest of all to my children and friends. Sorry, I have plans. No, thank you. And the world didn't end. People adjusted, and I felt lighter. I'm 78 now. I finally know who I am. Not someone's wife, not someone's mother, just me. A woman who loves literature and art, who enjoys her own company, who travels when she wants, who says no when she means no and yes when she means yes. But here's the heartbreaking part. I wasted so much time, 60 years of putting myself last, 60 years of shrinking myself for everyone else, and I can never get those years back. So here's what I wish someone had told me when I was 20, 30, 40. You are not selfish for having dreams. You're not selfish for saying no. You are not selfish for taking care of yourself first. You think you have time. You think you'll do it later. But there's never a perfect moment. If you want to go back to school, go. Change careers, travel, take risks. Do it now. Your life is not a practice run. Every day you spend living for someone else is a day you're not living for yourself. You can still love your family, fulfill responsibilities, and pursue your dreams. You'll be a better person when you live authentically because you can't give from resentment. You can't love others when you're angry at yourself for giving up your dreams. Women of my generation were taught to be small, to be accommodating, and to smooth things over. We did it so well we disappeared. But you don't have to. You have choices we didn't have. Don't waste them trying to be perfect, trying to please everyone. You'll never please everyone. The only opinion that truly matters is yours. Can you look in the mirror and be proud of who you see? Not for what you've done for others, not for your sacrifices, but for living a life true to yourself. I see young women today making the same mistakes I made, saying yes when they mean no, putting their dreams on hold, shrinking themselves to fit others' expectations. Stop. Your dreams matter. Your voice matters. You matter. It took me 72 years to realize I was allowed to take up space, to have desires, to choose myself. Don't wait that long. Learn it now, today. Your younger self is depending on you, and your older self will thank you. I've been living for myself for only 6 years, and they've been the best 6 years of my life. Happier now than at 30. More myself than ever. Finally free. But I would give anything to have started at 35 instead of 72. To say no when I meant no, to pursue dreams when I first had them. You still have time, but only if you start now. Stop waiting for permission. Stop putting yourself last. Life is happening right now. Not later, not when it's easier, not when everyone else is taken care of. What are you going to do with it? Live for yourself, or wake up at 78 realizing you spent your life living for others. The choice is yours. Make it now. Time doesn't wait, and neither should you. If this resonates, share it. Not for me, but for every woman putting her dreams on hold, thinking she's being selfish and waiting for permission to live her life. The permission is granted. Now go live.